All right, this is the Ballad of Alberto. Well, we've all been out camping. It's a fun place to go. Some go in groups, some go alone. Some go to the mountains, some even camp in the snow. But no one's had a camping trip like old Alberto. Well, he took a vacation to do some prospecting for gold. Rode the boat to Toba Inlet, was a good place he was told. His Indian guide warned him about the Sasquatch, but Albert ignored him, saying, "You drank too much scotch." Well, he hiked into the woods. For 3 days all was fine. The day 4 came along and things began to unwind. His backpack was ransacked, he lost his flour and prunes. He would wait up for this critter by the light of the moon. Well, he waited and waited, but his eyelids they closed. He was snatched up in his sleeping bag, but still Alberto. He woke up in a bundle, couldn't grab for his knife. Albert Osman was in for the ride of his life. Albert, oh Albert, what did you see? Them Sasquatch made you one of the family. Albert, oh Albert, what do you say? You not only saw Sasquatch, you got carried away. Well, he was carried up and over 3 ridges it seemed. If he wasn't in such pain, he would have thought it was a dream. He got dumped in a heap and he rolled to a stop. When he opened his eyes, well, his jaw had just dropped. Well, there standing before him was a family of 4. And no, my dear friends, it wasn't the family next door. It was 4 hairy giants and they gave off a smell. Albert Osman had been carried to where the Sasquatch did dwell. Well, he was trapped in a small valley, made the best of his stay. He watched the dad sit around while the kids, they did play. They had a bed of moss and leaves, he had his knapsack and boots. He dined on cold hash and they dined on sweet roots. They looked very much like a step bigger and covered in hair, where their feet and fingernails did rightly compare. You could have sworn they were wild men, they didn't use language or tools. Now these were the Sasquatch, they didn't fit any rules. Albert, oh Albert, what did you see? Them Sasquatch made you one of a family. Albert, oh Albert, what do you say? You not only saw Sasquatch, you got carried away. Well, this went on for 6 days, and Albert said that's enough. He would make the big one sick by feeding him snuff. Well, he rolled him the can, and Daddy B ate it all. Albert grabbed up his things and ran for the hole in the wall. Well, he shot at the mama who tried to halt his escape, and ran as fast as he could to get free from these apes. And after 2 days he found some loggers. They said, "What happened to you?" Well, they thought about telling him. They never believed it was true. So Albert went home. 'Twas 1924, and kept his tale to himself for 30 years or more. And then he talked to John Green about his week there in hell. He made him swear for the judge it was the truth he did tell. Well, he went looking for some gold to enrich his life, but he almost ended up with a hairy Bigfoot wife. So if you go out camping, don't go where he did go, or you might just end up like old Alberto. Sasquatch made you one of the family. Albert, oh Albert, what did you say? You not only saw Sasquatch, you got carried away. Albert, oh Albert, what did you see? Them Sasquatch made you family. Albert, oh Albert, what do you say? You're not only saw Sasquatch, you got carried away. Bigfoot's walking through the forest when he smells something good. Someone's gone and left out a pile of food. He's walking around the corner, and what does he see? A pile of fresh fruit just waiting for me. Think I'll go over there and grab me a snack. But when he lost his footing and fell on his back, it's the Skookum Cast. The Skookum Cast. Bigfoot slipped in the mud and fell on his ass. He was walking too fast and made the Skookum Cast. Well, he's laying there in the mud just looking around, seeing if he could spot the person who laid him down. Leaving good fruit in the mud really boils his blood. Grab an apple at last and get out of there fast. Who's the Skookum Cast? The Skookum Cast. Bigfoot slipped in the mud and it fell on his ass. He was moving too fast and made the Skookum Cast. Why'd they go and leave the fruit in that mud wallow? Eating apples covered in mud are really hard to swallow. Oh, I got mud all over his legs and up his back. Yeah, don't think it was worth all the mess.